matches are sanctioned by the state athlete. This match, one fall, 30-minute. The world's largest athlete, Andre the Giant. Up in 1, 2, 3.
And now, introducing...
Welcome back, wrestling fans. Tonight's contest comes from the men's heavyweight division. The All-Time Wrestling Federation Matchmaking Committee have put together this tag team contest. We've got the Animal Batista teaming up with Latino Heat Eddie Guerrero, and they're taking on the unlikely team of the Phenom, the Undertaker, and the Olympic gold medalist Kurt Angle. Let's head down to ringside. Latino Heat Eddie Guerrero. Eddie shocked the world when he defeated Brock Lesnar for the World Heavyweight title. Loved by millions, Eddie is 2-0 so far in the All-Time Wrestling Federation Men's Heavyweight Division. Currently ranked 6th, Eddie defeated Gorilla Monsoon in his debut match and followed up with an impressive victory over CM Punk in a great match. Eddie is one of the few wrestlers that can match Kurt Angle for technical prowess inside the squared circle. He will have to be aware of the Undertaker's overwhelming power and strikes though. Eddie can more than hold his own though when things get rough.
Washington, D.C., weighing in at 290 pounds, the Animal, Batista!
The Animal Dave Batista. Batista came to prominence in the wrestling world as a member of Evolution, set under the learning tree of Triple H and the legendary Ric Flair. This is Batista's third match in the All-Time Wrestling Federation. He's also undefeated so far, currently ranked 5th. Batista is all power inside the ring. He relies on his physical attributes to win his matches, overwhelming opponents with his immense strength. Batista has tried to round out his game though, improving his technical wrestling and adding submissions to his arsenal. Batista is no stranger to The Undertaker, having lost his world title to the Phenom at WrestleMania 23 in an epic encounter. It'll be interesting to see how he fares against the dead man in this tag team contest. He can't sleep on Kurt Angle though. The Olympic gold medalist can take anyone down. Phenom, the Undertaker. What a legendary competitor the Undertaker is. He's been a dominating force in professional wrestling since he debuted at the WWF at the 1990 Survivor Series. Since then he won 7 world titles and was undefeated at WrestleMania for 21 matches before losing to Brock Lesnar. The Undertaker is on a 4 wins and 2 losses so far at the All-Time Wrestling Federation, currently ranked 4 in the men's heavyweight division. The Undertaker is the winner of the inaugural All-Time Wrestling Federation Royal Rumble, earning himself a shot at the All-Time Wrestling Federation World Heavyweight Champion Seth Rollins at SummerSlam. Undertaker lost that matchup though. Losing never sits well with the dead man. He's determined to get back to the #1 contender spot and have another crack at the champ. The Undertaker is a brutal competitor inside the squared circle, and he can beat his opponents in many ways, from the feared tombstone pile driver to the last ride powerbomb, or he can put opponents away with the Hell's Gate submission. Undertaker is known for his brawling prowess too. He likes to throw soup bones, as he calls them. Taker mixes up his offense, even taking to the air, leaping the top rope with a devastating suicide dive. Taker will be wary of his opponent's abilities in this match, having gained respect for Batista after their battles in the past. Taker will be wary of Guerrero's technical and high-flying ability as well. The Olympic gold medalist. Angle is currently ranked 3rd in the All-Time Wrestling Federation Men's Heavyweight Division with 4 wins and 2 losses and a winning percentage of 66. Known as one of their premier technical wrestlers in the world today, Kurt Angle is a wrestling machine, unmatched in the amateur style. He takes opponents down at will. He can hook on these devastating ankle lock submission hold from almost any position, making Kurt a difficult opponent to scout. Kurt also combines his powerful core and leg strength to great effect, employing suplexes and throws that he likes to chain together to keep opponents off balance. Kurt can fly as well, possessing one of the most graceful and impactful moonsaults in the game. Here we go, tag team competition from the men's heavyweight division. Eddie Guerrero starting things off for his team, and The Undertaker choosing to start things off. Kurt Angle on the apron there, referee calls for the bell. Oh, Eddie Guerrero starting things off straight away. He's going for kicks. Oh, he nails the Undertaker with a DDT. Undertaker wouldn't have been expecting that straight off the bat. He's blocked the kick though. Oh, and he just delivers a big clothesline. Trying to slow Eddie Guerrero down. Eddie's going to have to use his speed against the Undertaker. As the nice counter. Undertaker made him up for the gorilla press. Eddie out the back door. 1, 2. Nearly gets a coup out. Oh, nice reversal from the Undertaker. Another reversal from Eddie Guerrero into the pinning combination. Just a 1 count there. Undertaker back to his feet quickly. Eddie Guerrero with the nice head scissor takedown. This is what he needs to do against the bigger opponent, the Undertaker. Eddie Guerrero is an experienced luchador in his own right. As he picks the leg of the Undertaker. Kurt Angle watching on. Doesn't go for the ankle lock though. That would have been a slap in the face for the Olympic gold medalist. He's just working on the knee, Eddie Guerrero, trying to take the big man down. The Undertaker's not 7 foot when he's lying flat on his back. The Undertaker fires back though. It's one of those big soup bone catches Eddie Guerrero. Man lifts him up, and he's really trying to slow him down now. Having trouble keeping a hold of Eddie Guerrero. He's got him now though, sends him into the buckles. Down and over from Eddie Guerrero. He doesn't mind mixing it up. Big chop to the dead man. Then he runs in. Big clothesline from Latino. He catches the Undertaker into the cover. Maybe he caught him in the throat. Maybe not. Undertaker kicks out. I don't even know if it's got 1 count. Nice Irish whip and catches him with a flying uppercut. Forearm. Batista watching things on. He's itching to get into this matchup. Surprising they've picked Eddie Guerrero to start things off. Though Eddie might not have given Batista any choice in the matter. Now the Undertaker's fighting back. Working on the arm of Eddie Guerrero. The nice leg drop across the arm there. Picks him back up. Big soup bone right to the side of the face. drops Latino Heat to the mat straight away. In comes Kurt Angle for the first time. This is a technical masterclass from these two. Eddie Guerrero catches Kurt Angle with a nice head scissor takedown. Then he tags in the big Batista. In comes Dave Batista for the first time. Matching up against Kurt Angle. Collar and elbow tie up. Batista's got him up in the fireman's carry. Kurt's trying to find a way out. Elbows, gets the job done. Big clothesline, catches Dave. Takes him down to the mat. Stomp, follow up from Kurt Angle. Picks up Batista. Batista fights back though. Big elbow to the midsection. Big right hand. Winding up the arm. Short arm clothesline. Takes the Olympic gold medalist down to the end of the cover. Referee's count. Just a one there. Referee holds up the one finger. Eddie Guerrero looking on. Back into the collar and elbow. Clothesline to the back of the head. Trying to go for a knockout maybe Batista on the Olympic gold medalist. As he drops the sledge across the back. Stomps on his fingers. Drops a beautiful short elbow there. Walks over and tags in Eddie Guerrero. In he comes. He's just surveying the situation. Weighing things up. He's working on Kurt Angle's back there. Dropping the knee right into the spine. Working on the ankles. Kurt Angle feels him there. Kicks him off. Catches him. Might have caught him in the face, Eddie Guerrero. Eddie catches a beautiful drop kick from the Olympic gold medalist. Into the rock. Just a mounted punches. Eddie Guerrero trying to cover up. Kick to the midsection. Back into the collar and elbow. Both men back to their feet. Beautiful leg pick takedown from the Olympic gold medalist. There's that technical ability. And he just walks casually over and tags in the dead man. In he comes. Eddie Guerrero again catches the Undertaker with that flying head scissors. That's the third time I think he's caught him with that maneuver. Tags back in Batista. Now we've got the power on power matchup. We thought we were going to start things off with an Irish whip from Batista. Drop down. Undertaker over the top. Batista catches him with a nice back elbow. Maybe caught him under the jaw. That's what he would have been aiming for. Undertaker in a bit of trouble. Batista runs the ropes. Running neck snap. Bit of finesse from the big man. Kurt Angle with a cheap shot on the outside. Gets Batista's attention for a split second. He's back to the job at hand. Dropping elbows into the Undertaker's back. Bouncing his head off the mat. These two know they have to be right on their game if they're going to get a win over the dead man and Kurt Angle. Beautifully done by the Undertaker. Reverse DDT to Batista. Picks him back up. Trying for the goozle. He's got him in the choke slam. Batista knows it's coming though. They collide in the middle of the ring. Neither of them go down. Last ride attempt from the Undertaker. He's got Batista up. Walks across the ring. Is he going for the last ride? He turns him around. Batista. No! Doesn't, just drops him snake eye style on the top rope. Undertaker had him up for the last ride. Didn't pull the trigger on it. Buckle bomb maneuver out of the corner. Into the cover. Just a one count though. Batista's got a lot left in the tank. Both men back to their feet now. Irish whip from the Undertaker. Sends Batista hard into the buckles. He collapses to the mat. A lot of power getting sent into that buckles. The ring doesn't move. Bounces his head off the mat. Does the Undertaker. Batista in a bit of trouble now. He's wrestling defensively, looking for an opening. The Undertaker though, not giving him one in the moment. Just driving right hands right between the eyes, one after the other. And a stomp to the arm there. Picks Batista back up to his feet. He's got him up in the fireman's carry, the Undertaker. He's lifted him up for the gorilla press, then just drops him like a bad habit over his head. Tags in Kurt Angle. Batista though, while that's all going on, he makes a quick tag, desperation tag to Eddie Guerrero. Now we've got the Eddie Guerrero Kurt Angle matchup. Beautiful brainbuster suplex from Latino Heat. He caught Kurt with a quick kick to the midsection before that maneuver into the cover. 1, 2. Kicks out. Kurt gets the shoulder up there. It's a 2 count. Batista's still struggling to get out of the ring. As Eddie Guerrero sends Kurt to the outside. He's on the apron. Hits him with a headbutt. Beautifully done. That's a brutal maneuver. Like a slingshot DDT on the apron. Caught Kurt Angle, drove his head into the mat, into the canvas. On the head, on the hardest part of the ring. Now he's out on the outside working on him. Working him over. Sends him back into the ring. That's twice they've targeted the head of Kurt Angle. Maybe they think that's a weak point. Already thought he was going for a springboard maneuver. Kurt was too far away. Wisely decided against it. Now he's winding up that arm. Wall right up in front of the Undertaker. Beautiful Mexican lucha style arm drag. Now he's got surveying the situation here. He might be going for a submission. Oh no, Kurt kicks him off again for the second time. Back to his feet. Eddie with a nice Another beautiful head scissor takedown. Kurt catches him though. As he went down to pick the leg, he kicked him in the head. And a brutal punch just drops Eddie Guerrero. Right hand, Eddie's shaking and trying to shake the cobwebs off. Gets sent into the ropes. In comes the big man, the Undertaker. Opens up Eddie Guerrero. Punch. Eddie counters though. He's brawling with the Undertaker. I don't know how wise that is, but he's going for it. No, another DDT to the dead man. That's the second time he's caught the Undertaker with a DDT in this matchup. He seems to be faring well against the Undertaker. The Undertaker's struggling with the speed and agility of Eddie Guerrero so far in this matchup. Eddie's got him in that front face lock again. Another jumping mid DDT. That's the third time he's driven the Undertaker's head into the canvas with a DDT. Now what's he going? The Undertaker's on the outside. Eddie Guerrero jumps down after him. Picks him up on the outside. He sends him back into the ring. Climbs up on the apron. He just jumps the top rope. The greatest of these. Now he's looking for a submission. Is he going for the lasso of El Paso? He is. He's locking it in. The Undertaker is tough. He doesn't submit very often. He's in trouble now though. He doesn't submit this time either. Eddie Guerrero sets him free. Lines him up. I think he missed there with a drop kick. Undertaker got out of the way. Oh, and he tries for the same manoeuvre. Eddie Guerrero counters as well, I think. Works on the back of the Undertaker. Undertaker reverses the Irish whip. Sends Eddie Guerrero into the corner. Batista on the outside. He's not trying any cheap shots. The Undertaker working Eddie Guerrero over with kicks and stomps. He hooks back over and tags Kurt Angle. Does Eddie Guerrero reach up and tag Big Batista? That'd be the smart thing to do. He doesn't. Kurt Angle nails him with a running drop kick. Right to the sternum, knocking all the wind out of Eddie Guerrero. He did make that tag. Wisely done. Irish whip reversal sends Kurt into the ropes. Neither man can score there. He scores with a big spear though, does Dave Batista. Kurt Angle down. Undertaker's breaking things up. He wants the win. He wants to move up the rankings, the All-Time Wrestling Federation Men's Heavyweight Division. If he gets a win in this matchup, but it'll count as a ranking match. Is there against two ranking opponents? He's got Kurt Angle in that. Rings of Saturn. Kurt Angle taps out. He tapped out the Olympic gold medalist in Dave Batista. I was a bit distracted there. He locked on that submission hold and got the 3 count. Got the tap out. We talked about Batista adding submissions hold to his arsenal in the build-up to this matchup. And there we saw it. He caught the Olympic gold medalist. Kurt Angle may not have been expecting that from Dave Batista. He may have been expecting that from Eddie Guerrero, not from Big Dave. He mixes things up. Here we say Eddie Guerrero caught Kurt Angle with that beautiful brainbuster suplex. Didn't get the 3 count. Kurt fought back. Big right hand dropped Eddie Guerrero. Just a whopping big right hand. Tagged in the big dead man. Working on Eddie Guerrero. This is kind of the end of the match here. Batista hit that spear. Knocked all the wind out of him. The Undertaker broke it up. But Batista locked on that Rings of Saturn maneuver. And got the submission. Kurt Angle tapping out. That shows the quality of the submission hold. If Kurt Angle couldn't find a way out, no one could. Another wrestler's going to have to scout that. That's a dangerous weapon in the arsenal of Batista. Your winners, Eddie Guerrero and Dave Batista. Let's have a look at the rankings. Batista has moved up from position 5 to position 3. Eddie Guerrero has moved from 6 to 4, while The Undertaker has dropped from 4 to 6 and Kurt Angle from 3 to 5. This matchup could prove critical as the All-Time Wrestling Federation Championship Committee consider the next challenge of the All-Time Wrestling Federation Heavyweight Champion, Seth Rollins.